Well, this weekend marks the 10th annual Backyard Challenge Barbecue Cook-Off here at the Hearth and Grill Shop, and we're going to show you a recipe today that could win. This is Chef Jeff Lunsford, and I can't wait to try this recipe. It sounds terrific.
Wonderful. This is a very simple recipe. It has a lot of ingredients, but it's not that hard to put together, and this is a small amount of effort that a lot of these guys that participate would put into a winning product.
Yeah, this is a chicken recipe. Not only are we marinating, we are also going to do a rub on it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. All right, let's get started with the marinade. First of all, we're going to have some apple cider vinegar. Then we also have some Dijon mustard as well as the molasses there. And that can go right in.
So we got kind of sweet and savory going here.
We do. Next, we have a fine product, which is Woodford Reserve bourbon.
Ooh.
And then we also have some red chili flakes as well as black pepper. And from there, we're also going to add just a little bit of vegetable oil, as well as we're going to put in some fresh garlic and some fresh lemon zest. And also from that lemon, we're going to add the juice. Now, the acid from the citrus, as well as the acid from the vinegar, is going to not only flavor the chicken, but it's also going to tenderize everything.
You're using chicken thighs in this recipe?
Chicken thighs are very forgiving on the grill. They don't dry out like the breast. So most of our participants will use the chicken thighs as a turn-in.
All right, so we're going to marinate overnight, then we're putting a rub on.
Correct. And for the rub, we're going to go with brown sugar. We have some paprika. We also use smoked paprika as well as black pepper, kosher salt, and we also use a little bit of ground garlic, dried garlic, as well as onion powder. And just for a little bit of heat, we sprinkle in just a little bit of cayenne, and this is
maybe a little more.
Just a little bit to your discretion there. This is also going to get mixed all together, and then we eventually end up with our rub here, which is already on our chicken.
Now, would that rub work well for other meats as well?
It would work great on any pork, pork ribs, pork tenderloin, pork loin. It would work wonderful even on chicken or turkey.
Okay, we're going to put this on the grill right now. That's looking good.
And we have, we're going to start with the skin side up because we're starting at a higher temperature, like 400, and then we're going to drop down to about 325, and we're going to let that skin baste through the meat while it's cooking. And if you can already hear it's starting to sizzle and we're getting a little smoke, and then we're going to let that go for about an hour at 325.
Do you turn it?
We will turn it once during cooking just for a few minutes. These have been on for about 20 minutes, and we're going to let that go for a little bit longer. We're going to turn them over, and then we're going to finish it for the next 30 minutes or so. And then we also have our finished product here.
That looks fantastic. All right, so tell us about the Barbecue Challenge. This is such a fun event. It's been going on for a decade now.
It has. We started off with just a handful of teams 10 years ago. Last year we had 36 teams participate. We're shooting for about the same number, maybe up to as many as 40 teams this year. It's a great event. It starts Saturday morning, early, Saturday, May 31st, and it will go through the afternoon. The judging will continue all afternoon, and we will end up giving out prizes around 3:30, 4 o'clock that afternoon.
And it's open to the public. You've got live music, lots of fun stuff.
Open to the public, live music. We also have our best one-day sale of the year. There's a special sale that day that will not be competed with any other time of the year.
All right. Thanks so much for the great recipe. We sure appreciate it.
Thank you so much for visiting us.
All right. I hope you'll come on out to the Hearth and Grill Shop this Saturday. It's going to be a big, fun event.